Back in the day, I used to eat like fast food every single day just to like keep myself sane. Yo, speaking of movies though, I watched like a couple of movies yesterday. I watched like Mission Impossible Fallout for the first time because like I was trying to save money, so I didn't go to the theaters to watch it then. But I'm a big fan of Mission Impossible, so I finally got to watch it on Netflix and it felt good. I honestly don't know how Tom Cruise does all his stunts, right? Because like I went on YouTube and he does all his stunts for real. Like if you watch like every single Mission Impossible movie and you think that he's doing it behind a green screen and then they will build that shit in CGI, bro, he does that shit for real, man. That guy is like kind of crazy, you know? Like he actually learned how to fly a helicopter for Mission Impossible Fallout, and he literally like drops the helicopter like nose down. Like holy shit, bro. Like even the experts were telling him, bro, if you're gonna do this, man, this might be your last movie. He was like, nah, fuck that noise, man, I'ma do this shit. And he did it. Like I don't say this very often, right? Because I watch a lot of action movies, but whenever I watch a Tom Cruise movie, there are moments where my heart literally stops. And keep in mind, like I'm not even watching it in the theater with like surround sound. I'm not even watching it on like a television screen. I'm watching it on my phone. I have the volume like down sometimes, right? Because like I don't want to wake up my cat. And then I would be watching like Tom Cruise do all that crazy shit, and I would feel my heart stop. And I ain't no bitch, right? Like I watch a lot of fucking action movies, right? Like I grew up with action movies. But you know, just want to say a big shout outs to Tom Cruise and his Mission Impossible series. You know, like it's kind of sad because like you can actually see how old Tom Cruise is getting on in that movie. He's starting to get lines on his face, but he still be handsome. No homo. You know, he's just trying to like stop the world from going to shit, right? I love that shit. Thanks, host. No need to get depressed. I just need to be positive and figure it out. As much as you need to be positive, there is like a lot of like negative feelings you have, and you should not like try to bottle that up. Because I remember what it is like to be laid off, and you feel like all kinds of feelings, and you need to have a healthy outlet to tell people and talk about it. You know, I mean, being positive is great though, but like every time you're being positive, you're using up your power bar, right? So that's the same with me too. Like every time I stream, I'm always positive. I'm always coming with it, right? But at the end of the day, my power bar is really low. And this is something I don't think you guys know a lot about me, but whenever I'm done with my streams, and this is like currently about down to 40%, I usually get really depressed when I'm done with my streams, because that is a point of the day where I get incredibly fatigued, like physically and mentally, and I don't have anything left in the tank to check my thoughts, to check how I'm feeling. So that's been something that I've been really working on these days. So whenever I'm done with the stream nowadays, I'm very hyper vigilant of what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking. And if I'm feeling depressed or I'm feeling some type of way, I just allow myself to feel it, just to let it out, right? Just to let it out. And you know, like what I'll do is I'll try to like treat myself and take care of myself, because like I think the number one thing people don't really do whenever they are having a bad time is they don't try to view themselves as like a third person and try to like treat themselves the way they would treat a really good friend. So this sounds kind of awkward to admit this, but whenever I'm done with streams and I'm feeling like some type of way, I feel depressed. Like I don't know why, to be honest, like because I guess like I believe in like balance, right? Whenever you feel an incredibly amount of positive and happy feelings, you have to feel the other side of it. You have to feel like the negative feelings that come with it. There is no such thing as you feeling happy and positive all day every day without having to pay the price. So the more happy you feel, the more hyped up you feel, the more positive you feel, you will have to pay the price by actually feeling the dark feelings that come with it. So it's kind of the way I see, like if you really enjoy sunny days, you enjoy like seeing, you know, a beautiful blue sky days, you gotta be cool when the days that come after that become rainy, depressing, a thunderstorm, things like that. I really feel in this balance. You know, when I was a kid, I didn't want to admit this. Every time I'm happy or positive, I'm like, yo, let's continue that shit, right? Let's keep at it. Let's not bring this energy down. And boy, was I wrong. So this is my thesis, right? If I ever become a professor and like I get my doctorate, whenever you feel happy, just know that you will pay a price for that, right? So what is a sustainable way to like maintain a certain level of like happiness is to actually be at peace. Because once you're at peace, you're at the middle ground. You don't try to like get more happiness. You don't actually feel the sadness that come with it. So every time you look at someone that is incredibly happy, it doesn't matter if it's like a celebrity or someone who's like who's doing it in life, and they are always like, hey, how's it going, guys? Like they always have crappy like that, yo, you can be guaranteed for sure, man, that when they have their down days, and they're gonna really feel it, man. Yeah, that's not the thing, right? Like, I try to treat myself once I'm done with the stream. So the first thing that I do is like, I go and find Kaya and give her a big hug. Sometimes I would order myself takeout and I get something really delicious. But what I'm really careful about that is like, the way I usually medicate my depression is I would eat a lot of junk food, right? Like, I would get like a double cheeseburger. Like, if you guys like watch my Twitter or you guys are active on my Discord, you guys saw that at the end of like the stream last week, I got myself a double cheeseburger with 2 large fries and a big Coke. This is how I celebrate. But the thing with like junk food is like, whenever I eat like trash and I put like disgusting shit in my body, like I feel like depressed even more like afterwards. So nowadays, like whenever I do a good job, I try to order something healthy. Like I would order something like a poke, you know, Hawaiian poke, where they would like put like raw fish and they would put like lots of vegetables like avocado, pineapples, brown rice. Initially, I didn't like any of that shit, right? Because if it ain't have any salt, any fat, like I ain't about that life, right? Like I'm all about Burger King, you know, McDonald's, KFC. But I kind of force myself to eat like food like that. And whenever I do that, all of a sudden my brain is like more balanced. Like I don't think you guys know that, but like I try to optimize my life like Agent 47. Like when you eat good food, it actually helps you normalize your hormones, whatever like fucking stress is going through your body. Like if you eat vegetables and fruit, it lowers your cortisol level. So all of a sudden now I'm kind of like addicted to healthy food. And like whenever I eat like unhealthy food, I still enjoy it, but I kind of feel like the consequences that come with it. I feel like lethargic. I feel like fucking angry. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like some type of way, man. Dragons is so good as in healthy or good as in sinful. It could go both ways. I could enjoy a good meal as a healthy food, and I still feel like an unhealthy meal is good. It's good for your soul, your psyche, but it's kind of a balance, right? Whenever you eat healthy food, it's very good for your body. It's also good for your psyche, but it doesn't feed your psyche as much as, you know, you get if you eat like a burger or a pizza, you know, or, you know, whatever you want, right? So I kind of balance it out these days. Back in the day, I used to eat like fast food every single day just to like keep myself sane.